This is the one and only TQuest. You're tuned into the TQuest show, relatable, informative, yet entertaining. Shout out to all my listeners out there, the ones who listen to me all the time. And if you are new to the station, that means someone was smart enough to tell you about me, or you just heard about me. Like, I had to go see for myself. If you're new to the TQuest show, make sure you follow me on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM. Download your TQuest mobile app in your Google Play Store and your App Store. Make sure you sign up for my mailing list on my website, GottaLoveMeWorld.com. And while you're up there, you can check out all my awesomeness. You can buy some merchandise. You can buy some music. You can even go book a trip. And speaking of booking the trips, I want to give a special shout out to our sponsors, Winnie's Escape. Turn your dream into reality. If you need to escape out of this society just for a moment, a quick vacation, staycation, or vacation, you can hit her up at Winnie'sEscapes.com. If you mention your girl TQuest, you might even get a discount because you already know your girl TQuest name rings bells. Before we get into today's show, and make sure we do a mental check. Got to make sure everyone's okay. And then remember, it is okay to not be okay because you are a human. If you want to be upset, be upset. If you want to be angry, be angry. If you want to be sad, it's okay to have your moments. That's why you have feelings. But remember, if it doesn't affect you in 5 years, try your best to not give it more than 5 minutes. Life is too short for nonsense, for pettiness, for foolishness. Now that I take advantage of my own platform for the first minute. You already know your girl T Quest always have some cool people that she interviews. Could be independent artists, could be mainstream, it could be a celebrity chef. You never know who it may be. You never know. One day it might even be Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? But you always gotta stay tuned to see what's going on. So we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna bring on our guest for today. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you Ugene Williams.
Hello.
Hey, how are you doing today?
I am awesomely amazing.
Awesomely amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Now, normally I'm the one that says amazing, but you just took my word, took it to the next level. But you know what? I'm gonna let you do that because I actually like that. Awesomely amazing. That is beautiful.
Yes,
That is
awesomely amazing.
beautiful. So let's start this off and tell the people who you are, where you're from.
I am Eugene Williams. I am from Waterbury, Connecticut, here in
Yeah.
the United States of America.
Okay, okay. Shout out to Warwick, Connecticut. I'm actually originally from Connecticut, right?
I didn't
Yes.
even
I
know.
am.
Small
I
world.
am. Small world. I was born in
Small world.
Stamford, Connecticut, and I grew up pretty much different cities: Stamford, Bridgeport, Trumbull, and then from high school up into my late 20s, I was in Ansonia, so just right down the street from you.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
where you at?
absolutely.
Let me pull up.
Well, you can't now because I'm in the
I know.
Midwest. I'm in Indiana. You know what I'm
All
saying? So, but shout out to my home state, Connecticut. They be like, Quest, when you coming back? I'm like, first of all,
right.
wait a
Right.
minute. I know this whole pandemic look like it's dying down, but some of y'all may
Mm.
still have germs. So I'm not
Okay.
jumping. But as an entertainer in Connecticut, even though it's a great state filled with so many talented people, we still have that disconnect of really shining the way we need to properly shine. And even with me coming up, they always like, girl, if you're really trying to go somewhere, get out of Connecticut. Get
Hmm.
out. And even though the ones before me tried to warn me, at the end of the day, I'm not going to allow you to tell me what I need to do. I need to see for myself first. That's kind of like you judging someone because of someone else's experience with them, because you
Right.
never know if your experience is going to be better. But I
Hmm.
tried. I
Okay.
told you, oh, yeah. But much love to
Mhm.
Connecticut, and especially in Waterbury. I performed up there many of years. So, how is life out there right now,
I
despite
mean,
the
well,
obvious?
Waterbury is Waterbury. That's for sure.
Uh huh.
It's Waterbury, but it's with the whole pandemic and everything, I've ran into different talented musicians and artists as well that I never even knew lived here. And
Mm-hmm.
even just not even Waterbury, just Connecticut, period. Like you, for
Mm-hmm.
instance, I'm just like, wow, it's just wow, it's just so much talent here. So me being back home, um, after used to living in California in
Oh my
Hollywood.
gosh. Why?
Yeah,
Why?
I know. They're like, well, why did you come back? But you know what? I went to school out there.
Hmm.
for, producing and everything. So um, some things transpired and I ended up having to move back home. And so being home is crazy. I'm actually doing a lot here than I was there. So
What?
it worked out.
Oh
It
my
worked out.
gosh. That's the story I need to hear.
Right.
And yes,
Right.
shout out to Tommy Jones. And yes, Benjamin Ruled is definitely a Connecticut native from Waterbury with an incredible singing voice.
Yes, he is. I
Yes,
know Mr.
absolutely.
Benjamin. Go
Absolutely.
ahead.
Absolutely. So it's just one question I love to ask my guests because I'm always curious if things stayed the same or did it change. So when we were younger, we had an assignment. When I grow up, I want to be. What did you say?
Honestly, I said a singer.
Okay.
I did say
Okay.
a singer. Yeah. And
Mhm.
I can't believe I absolutely stuck to it.
What do you
Because
mean?
you know why? Because if you know, when we were asked that question, we were children, people said lawyers, doctors, and they just became the total opposite. So it's like, it was big for me, to really remember that, like, oh my
Mhm.
God, I am a singer. This is what I love to do. I've done it my whole entire life. So yeah.
Absolutely. Shout out to Platinum Radio on the check-in right now. Okay, so I get that. I definitely get that. I stick to the same thing. Well, I'm like, I always know I want to be an entertainer in the music industry, and that's what I'm doing full time. So I'm like blessed to have that. Now, with you saying that you wanted to be a singer, people know in our culture, a lot of us have grew up in the church first. So what was your beginning as a singer?
It started in the church, excuse
Hmm.
me. It started in my family first, I would say, with my
Okay.
father. My father is and was and still is the big part of our music family, as
Hmm.
well as other things. But him really, being a bass player, from his teenage years up until now,
Hmm.
he's taught me a lot. He's taught me everything I needed to know about music. So from Christmas, okay, getting my first piano, little red piano, ding, 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 just and just testing it out and actually really appreciating what it was, and
Hmm.
what it did for me. So that's how it started. I've always grew up in the church, and my parents. There, I'm a PK. I'm a preacher's kid,
Yeah.
so you already know how that
Yes,
goes.
I do. Very familiar with that life.
Okay, so growing up and singing, and I had a love for it. And I think that's where, the passion really stepped in for me to keep going was the love and
Absolutely.
the appreciation from others in my family that really helped me get to where I am now. So, yeah, playing the organ, because I do play organ,
Oh my gosh.
and
Oh my
keys,
gosh.
yeah, for like 21 years now.
Mm.
So I'm 29. So, it's basically my whole entire life. But yeah,
Uh,
still
kudos
doing it.
to you. Kudos to you because when I was playing keyboard, it was cool, right? In high school, we played keyboard, but when it came to like the final, they had us on a piano. I said, "Wait a minute, these keys a little thick, thick. Like it don't flow with my fingers. It don't flow
No,
with my fingers." And then I got nervous. I'm like, I don't want to. Like I was flexing on the keyboard, ding ding, like you said, ding ding ding. Like, I was flexing, but then it's so different from a keyboard in a
Mhm.
piano. Just like I tell people, any field is not as easy as you may think. Just like modeling, there's a difference from print ad models and runway models. Everything is not the same.
Right.
So
It is
shout out to you because
Mhm.
your thing wasn't ding ding, it was ding ding. Oh my
Right,
gosh.
right.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. Oh
yeah.
my gosh. But yeah, so when it comes to you being a singer, right?
Mhm,
It's funny because I just interviewed a gospel rapper recently too,
mhm.
and he was talking about how in the church world they always talk about secular worldly music versus like gospel music. And I remember when I told him one of the story when he was saying like, "Oh, you was great doing your gospel rap and everything. So are you still doing secular music?" I'm just like, I'm just writing from my heart and put it into music. And that's the only way I see it, but I understand.
Mhm.
So, what's your dynamic when it comes to singing the different genres, especially being a PK? Do you only do gospel music or a variety?
I do a variety. I
Okay.
love country. Believe it or not, I do love country. I love jazz.
Well, you know where that all started from.
Okay, right. Yeah. So being that I do sing secular music because that's what it is. There's other no way to really sugarcoat it when it comes to the church.
Hmm.
But I made it a conscious decision that if I'm going to do so, I'm going to do it about love. You know what I'm saying? Because I tell people all the time, especially the church world, that it's not always about sexing and grinding. Some people actually have a testimony
Hmm.
of the things that they've been through when it came to love. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I was just like, Faith Evans, Kelly Price. Growing up listening to them, Faith Evans, it's just like listening to their testimony and bringing that they're on. It's like sometimes I'll be feeling the spirit. I'm like, Lord Jesus, help me, Holy Ghost, because it's like, oh my God, I feel everything that they're saying. You could just really feel it, and so that's
Absolutely.
what I do. I feel it like how they feel it,
Hmm.
and I'm happy that people do respect that. Now today in 2021,
Hmm.
back then they weren't having that. It was different.
Yes, is
We were having
people
that.
have loosened up a little bit. Some
Yeah,
people a little too loose,
yeah, yeah.
but there are definitely some who have loosened up. And just like you said, love is universal. You can't really
Hmm.
put that secular carnal. It's just what it is. That's why I tell people I write from my heart. I put it to music. You want to put it in your mind as it's one thing or another. That's on you. But in my mind, I'm just speaking my heart to music. Because I remember for when I interviewed Montel Jordan, and he went to the gospel world. You know what I'm saying? And then after a situation at home wasn't 100% perfect because he's always on the road and everything. So put a little damper on his relationship, not too much, just a little bit. So he stayed away for a while and then he came back, but he didn't come back in the gospel world. He came back doing love music. He didn't call
Love,
it secular. He just called it love music. Music
love.
about, him and his wife and just love. And, there's no backlash because, like I said, love is universal. There's nothing wrong with that. He's not talking about sexing up his wife and taking it too
Uh-huh.
far. He just speaking about love
It's
and
love.
they're receiving it as they should. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So, let's talk about these songs, right? So I want to first talk about this cover that you did.
Okay.
So what made you want to do this cover for this song?
So it started on I don't some of these people that are on here or whoever's watching, they know about Voicey. And Voicey is an app, where
Mhm.
singers and musicians get together and they create their own songs written or even just covers.
Yeah.
There was one particular beat that I actually loved. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna create a song because I'm feeling this. It's so vibey. And then I just loved it more. And I was like, you know what? I'm really gonna look into, putting this out. And, I let my family, they was like, yeah, you should because it's so positive. But I was playing around with it. You know how we just play around with stuff? We like, nah, I
Yeah.
ain't doing that. Now I want something for business, some more dope.
Mhm.
And then somebody important really had reached out to me because, it's like he's like a mentor to me. And I was like, okay, I really should do this. So, girl, I started working on that thing.
Yeah.
And I feeling it, feeling it, feeling it, feeling
Yeah.
it. Because, with COVID last year, I lost a lot of people.
Mm.
And, between, three people that I've lost in my entire life that I absolutely had no idea they were gonna go. I
Mm.
wish I would have shown that love more. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So
Absolutely.
for the pandemic, I feel like that song was appropriate, for families
Yeah.
to come together and to really reconnect if there wasn't a connection to reconnect and just love on each other. So yeah, that's why I wrote that song. I wanted everyone to really think about, their loved one, their friends, and just show love because you just never know when it's your last time. So
Absolutely.
yeah, that's
Absolutely.
definitely the message.
So this song is not original.
Yes, this is my original songs.
Okay. So
I bought the beat.
okay.
Yes, I purchased
Okay.
the beat, But then I put my own words to it. So I was like, I'm gonna put my own words to it, and that's how it took off.
You talking about Show Me Love, correct?
Show some love.
All
Yes.
right. So I think it's only right for you to introduce it for the people so they can check it out.
Okay, so the song is entitled Show Some Love by yours truly, Eugene, and it's on all digital outlets. Go ahead and grab it.
Make it feel
All right, all right, all right. Okay, we see you. Absolutely, absolutely. I love it. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you
Okay,
so much.
okay.
Thank you
Now I
so much.
know with the pandemic, we couldn't really be out there like that. So I'm curious when it comes to your vision of an actual video, whenever it happens, like what's your plan for that?
The video for this
Mhm.
single hit,
Yeah.
there is actually a video out.
What? They didn't show. See, now they acting up. They should have sent me the right video. Shame on them. Now I gotta go and check it out. But what will tell us about the video then?
So the video is was also done as well. It was a beautiful scene, me in the
Uh-huh.
mountains, and also at a park, with friends and family, and there's
Yeah.
actual line dance to the song.
What?
Uh-huh. A line dance. So, oh, 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 oh. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's
Now,
like
and
some
the
R.
line is
Kelly
in
stuff,
video?
Yes, there's a lion dance in the video.
Okay, okay. So we
I'm
we
not
may
really
have
a
to do a
dancer,
little
but I
something,
tried my
something. I'm gonna
best.
need that. I'm definitely gonna need that because it's funny, right? Because when I be talking to like a lot of my other DJ friends and stuff, and when we talk about line dancing, they be like, "Oh, they be so tired of it because everybody wants to hear it over and over again." Blah 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 blah. I'm just like, look,
Uh-huh.
line dish dancing is the ish, okay? I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what party I'm at. If I hear wobble, cupid, shuffle, anything, I'm
Okay.
jumping up and calling it a day. I don't even care if I don't like the people in the building. I could be pissed off. If I hear one of them songs, I'm up in
Okay.
that thing. I remember I went to a party, I didn't know nobody. But as soon as I
Oh,
heard
wow.
a line dancing song, I did like, hey, 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 and I just jumped up and did my thing because they're just fun, and I get it when you play it so much, depending on the type of clientele that you
Mhm.
have, it could get annoying. But I'm the type of person when
Yeah.
I like something, I just like it forever.
Okay.
I used to
Listen.
pop tapes, pop CDs, wear things
Okay.
out. You know what I'm saying? Like, look,
Okay.
if I like it, I'm gonna like it forever,
That's
and that's
right.
just what it is. You know what I'm
That's what
saying?
it is.
Absolutely. So,
Yeah.
what's the feedback you're getting on this song?
Oh my God. I got so much feedback. This has helped a lot of people
Hmm.
through bad times, because
Yeah.
most of the time is we don't want to listen to a sad song, when we're
Hmm.
going through something or in a mood. You want to listen to, something that's upbeat, something that gets you going. And I've gotten
Absolutely.
a lot. People do it when they exercise, they do it. I heard some cookouts, some weddings. My song
Hmm.
has been played, all over the world. So
Okay.
it's just so exciting to, get great, great feedback about how, the positive energy that it brings.
Hmm. Well,
Yeah.
that's what it's all about. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because, like you
Mhm.
said, it's a lot of stuff going on in society, and
Mhm.
a lot of people just need some happiness.
Yeah.
And I get it. Like TikTok been taking over the world, and it's been more booty popping songs, and I ain't mad at it. I ain't
Okay.
mad at it. But at the same time, there's people out here that don't booty pop.
Mhm. They
And they
don't booty
kind of need
pop.
something that they could dance to as well. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So kudos to you for that. And let's actually go into some other things. So I want to get into this little resume of yours because you've done some things, okay? And I know you mentioned that you went to school in Cali and stuff. So tell the people, flex on them real quick. This is what we call the flex of the show. This is the flex
Flex.
of the show, okay? This is your time. Shout out to Tommy Jones saying the song is fire. And Nino Brown actually loved it too.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Lena. Thank you, Tommy.
Yes, because DJ El Nino was one of the hottest DJs out there. So if he said
Okay.
he respects your voice, then that's what it is. And
Oh,
I
thank you
also
so
want
much.
to personally invite you if you're available um in a few days to be a part of our quarterly sip and sing. It's when me and the rest of the DJs and tastemakers and personalities we get together virtually once a quarter, and we
Okay.
talk about the love of music and R&B, and then each singer have a chance to sing live for us.
Oh, awesome. I
So
would
if
love
you if
to.
you are available, I'll definitely send you information and love for you to jump on it. Flex on them. Okay. So like I said, this is part of the show we call the flex, where you got a time to flex on them because your hard work needs to shine. Okay. So this is your
Uh-huh.
moment to tell people some of the accomplishments of the incredible things that you've done so far.
Okay. So I first opened up for Lance Allen, and
Whoa,
he's a
whoa.
gospel singer
Yes.
from
Be clear and
most
loud
that
about this.
really don't know Lance Allen. I
Hmm.
was young. I was, 15, 16 years old.
Hmm.
And to have that moment, him coming to Connecticut,
Yeah.
um, and doing that for him was such a huge accomplishment to me. And then
Yeah.
also performing with in front of Maya Angelou at the Palace Theater in Waterbury. That
Hmm.
was absolutely amazing. Growing up in choirs and doing things of that
Hmm.
nature And so I love, that part of, of my resume. And also, I am a vocal coach. Yes, I teach vocals.
Mm.
So if you want to sing, and you can't sing, I'm going to make you sing. I'm going
Ew.
to sound
Ew.
good. You want to sing, girl? I got you. And also, I've also done a lot of work for a lot of the artists here in Connecticut as well. Background, I love background.
All right.
I've
Tell us some of those
done
artists.
yeah, and also I am a producer and I
Okay.
arrange as well. And so
Okay.
I'm sure you've seen some of like the covers and things that I've done so far.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people are like, wow, how is that one person? Listen, you gotta be your one man band. It's
Exactly.
okay to be your one
Absolutely.
man band. And a lot of people are like, wow, I don't understand how do you do that? Because in the music, world, there's a lot of people that grab other artists or grab other singers to do certain things. And
Mhm.
thankfully, thank God that I was able to really just do that on my own. And so I tell people a lot, I have a personality voice. Sometimes you're gonna get that and then sometimes you're gonna get that little deep. Whatever it wants to do it. So
Absolutely.
yeah, I still do a lot as to jazz and R&B and things of that nature, but
Mhm.
I'm definitely working with some people right now on some catalogs and some really come up fire, dope, crazy things that's really, really about to happen. And you know what I
Ew. Ew.
yeah, yeah. I'm kind of surprised. I'm just trying. You know why? Because I felt, for me, speaking for me, I love to be diverse. I love to break out and do different things that people have never done. Not to
Mhm.
say that, I'm the first one that did it. So, no, it's never like that. I just feel like you should always, as an artist, be diverse. It's okay to do different things. And sometimes there's things that we know that we have, we didn't really know we can do it and we actually can.
Mhm.
So, I've always, had that push to really believe in myself and just to make it happen with anything that I do. So yeah, that's my little flex zone.
Yo, like the flex is the latest part of the show. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Because that's what it's all
Right.
about. We're great. We're great. But
Yeah.
actually, I know that you said that there's a video, and I was like, dang, I didn't know about the video, right?
Yeah.
But TQuest got them executive producers behind the scenes. So
Okay. TQuest. Wow.
you did. Ooh. Sometimes you gotta flex on them people. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? But we're definitely gonna see if we can bring that on the rest of the show. But I want to continue talking about more about you, right? I want to make sure we continue talking more about you because right now this is all about you. But that is incredible that you
Oh,
open up for people because some people don't get a chance to open up for people. Some people don't make it
right.
past open mics. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
know. Yeah.
that's actually an incredible thing. But how did because this is the part I notice a lot of people don't speak about the most, which is the most important part. How did these opportunities occur?
Covers. Doing them
Okay.
on Facebook. This is how it all started. And word of mouth, okay, people always, say word of mouth. But sometimes word of mouth isn't enough. And I was like, you know what? I need to do something different. If I want to be out there as an artist and do my thing, you got to get out there.
Facts.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna start doing covers because covers is what original music is nice, but fans or people in general don't really gravitate to originals so fast. So
Absolutely.
this is when it started with the Clark sisters. I was like, okay, I love the Clark sisters. There are, around that time that I have done Oh What He's Done cover,
Mhm.
they came out with their movie.
Oh, great
And
movie.
yeah, they came out with the Clark sisters. Anybody who likes the Clark sisters, yeah. So around that time, I was like, this is a great time to really, 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 really get out there and show the people what you got. So when I did that and I gave it my all, I was so shocked about the outcome. I was shocked.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, when I do this, I'm giving it all I got. I was like, I'm going to do acapella. I'm going to do something different, do acapella.
Mm.
And sometimes that acapella, whew, they say, you want to know if a real good singer could sing acapella.
Absolutely. And that's exactly what we doing on the sip and sing. I be like, nah, you can play music behind you, but we always are the one that actually sing a cappella. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
So when
So,
you say you did the cover, that's the one with the I remember when this app first came out when it was like the six boxes and you singing every part, alto, soprano, tenor, right? I'm
uh-huh,
like, one day I want to actually I actually want to try one of those just to see what happens, but I've never
uh-huh,
actually clicked on any of those apps to do it. You know what I'm
uh-huh,
saying? So
uh-huh.
but yeah, introduce the clip so we can check it out.
Yeah, so this cover is called Oh What He's Done, and it's by the Clark sisters. It's a cover, and all the arrangements, all the voices, all the different personalities is me. So I do hope you enjoy.
Yeah. Okay, just 1 second.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Let's go right here really quickly. Okay. Okay, just gonna upload this one fast. Bear with us, people. Your girl TQuest to be with you momentarily.
He's healed my body and he made me whole. That's what he's done for me. He filled me with the Holy Ghost. That's what he's done for me. Yeah. But most of all, he saved my soul. That's what God done for me. I'll never shall forget. I'll never shall forget. I'll never shall forget what he's done for me.
Oh my gosh. Woo. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. Give me a second.
Oh.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay.
You all right?
I swear for God. Like this is my I swear for. Trying to get emotional.
Oh.
Music is such a sensitive subject to me because it's just
Mhm.
been my life, and I swear when I say I do not try to discredit people, but there's nothing like really being blessed with a natural gift from God. You know what I'm saying? Not the ones
Yes.
who went into training to get there, the ones that was already instilled in them. You know,
Mhm.
it's I tell people I listen to music every day, all day as a radio personality, DJ personality, director, owning a station all the time, right? And I hear music, I enjoy music, but it's just certain ones that hits differently, you
Mhm.
know. And then
Mhm.
there's some people who have incredible voices, but I'm
Mhm.
still not moved. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like I can hear them all day
Absolutely.
long. I'll be like, "Mm, yeah, you're talented,
Right.
but it's just something different. Like with you and the riffs. Oh my god, it was just so
Freaking me out.
dope. It was just so dope, and I'm just like, it's just stuff like that. You just need to hear once in a while. I'll be like, you know what? You did that. You
Oh,
did
thank you
that.
so
I swear
much.
for God, I don't even care. Look, end of the day, what you doing Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern?
I will be there Wednesday.
Hey! That's I needed
Okay.
it.
Turn up. Turn up.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, that is so.
Thank
Yo, I'm
you so
happy.
thank
You
you.
truly just made my day. You know,
Oh.
because I feel like every field, because there's so many people, it's like saturated, but it's okay. But my thing is, if you're gonna saturate my field,
Mm-hmm.
you better be bringing something that I want to listen to, because
Right.
I never believed in competition. I
Uh-huh.
don't hate on nobody. If you are
Yeah.
great, I'm giving you flowers while you're here. If you are
Mm-hmm.
beautiful, I tell you. If you're gifted and talented, I tell you. Male, female, older, young, black, white.
Mm-hmm.
I'll praise people, and I've just
Mm-hmm.
never been a hater. I'm all about love. Okay,
Love. Yeah.
love. That's my whole brand. Gotta love.
Love.
Okay,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying. So when I hear something I'm like yes, not like oh they think they cute because no they are. They think
Right.
they no they are. Okay. That's just what it
Right.
is.
Right.
But yeah,
Yeah.
you definitely have credible gift. And what I'm also gonna do is I'm going to tell my because I'm a part of multiple DJ coalitions, and one of them is the Worldwide Fleet DJs. Like we have over 400 plus DJs all over the world. You know, we even got some in China and Africa and the UK and Canada, and we have a gospel division. And I'm gonna personally, because I'm a part of that too,
Okay.
I'm gonna personally send them some of your information
Okay.
and see if we can get your song on their radio station because you're dope.
Um, thank
You're
you so
absolutely dope.
much. I truly appreciate
I mean, at the end of the day, we have to be here for one another, you
it.
know.
And
And
yes.
my thing
Mm-hmm.
is, I can't help push everybody. It's not
Mm-hmm.
realistic.
Mm-hmm.
But once you are here and you come to me and you're like vibrant, great personality, professional, and with the gift, I'm
Mm-hmm.
more than happy to help out when I can. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the people they love you. They love
Oh,
you.
I love y'all too.
You
Thank
know what
you,
I'm saying? You
Nino.
know, cause you litty litty litty, and I get the flex cause you from Connecticut. Ah!
Oh.
You know, I kind of tell y'all there's more talent on Connecticut beside me.
It's a lot. It's a lot of time. Yeah.
Absolutely, but definitely
Yeah.
want to have some fun because that's what it's all about. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what it's all about.
So let's have some fun. I want to have some fun on this show before we wrap it up because like I said,
Okay.
it is all about you. So
Um,
let's do this. You know what I'm
I,
saying?
let's do it.
Absolutely. So this is a part of the show where we're gonna have some fun, okay? We
Okay.
talked about the music, we did the
Mhm.
flex, right?
Okay. We flex.
So matter of fact, before we go into the fun part, quick question. On your musical business entertainment bucket list, what is the next realistic thing you feel like will happen soon that you want to accomplish? And then an even bigger goal that you want to accomplish?
I gotta clear my throat for that. Well, I have an EP coming up very soon.
Mm-hmm.
I have an EP coming up very, very soon. So I'm very excited about that. It's
Yeah.
going to be phenomenal. It's going to be phenomenal. And I just, sometimes I just feel like crying because it's like, I, it's just, I've never really expected me to get this far. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, EP's coming. And also, I do look to be on TV. I do look to be on TV. And I'm not talking about no little, little stuff. I want the big stuff, okay? Put me up there on BET, okay?
Yes, BET.
On
Okay,
TV.
she want
Okay?
BET, not TEB.
Yeah, it's
Okay, so let's be clear.
BET. Yeah, yeah.
Not even though we not trying to, shade some of the lower level
No,
things. There's
absolutely
nothing
not.
wrong with that. But when you have big goals, you just, you aim into a certain thing. And I get that, like I tell people when they be like, you want to be a part, it's gonna be great. I'm like, look, you need a lot of my time and this whole promotional thing, like
Uh-huh.
ain't nobody fall for that no more. Okay,
No.
like that's not gonna
Mm-mm.
work for me. You're not getting 7 months out of my life for something I don't know that's gonna pop. I know you gotta have faith and believe in it, but I don't know you like that to even want. So I'm gonna respectfully decline,
Right.
but I'm gonna go in here and be insane, talk to Ty
Ah,
Ty, and,
right.
and all them but
Mhm.
no, but that's super awesome because I could actually see you on TV because you definitely have an incredible personality so far. You
Thank
know what
you
I'm
so
saying?
much.
So I would not be shocked if I did see you on the big screen.
Thank you.
You
Thank
know,
you.
so
Thank you.
yeah. Um,
I do want to also mention, I also have, because I'm very humorous, and I don't know if you guys caught it by now, but I'm very humorous. So I have some skits coming up too. I got some,
mm,
I'm very well into acting.
yes.
So I have some skits coming up as well. So
Hmm.
just be on the lookout. Just be on the lookout because it's coming, y'all. It's coming.
Absolutely, absolutely, and
Yeah.
I'm all for that. I tell
Okay.
people, yes, music and stuff is my world, but comedy is
Okay.
always in the top, always in the
Okay.
top.
Always.
Whether it's me watching it or me doing it, I don't care because laughter is good for the soul.
It's good.
It's healthy for you. Like I
Yeah,
tell
real
people,
good.
even me, I'm healthy for you. Like
Yes.
you need vitamin T, okay? You need me.
Yeah, I'm healthy for
I'm
you.
healthy for
Yes.
you.
I love that. I love that.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So if you need a cameo or something, definitely contact me.
Yes. I would
Lots of
listen.
negative hair.
I'm all for it. I would definitely keep that in mind.
Facts, facts. And
Yeah.
so my thing is this whole California thing,
Mhm,
right?
mhm.
What was the reason you came out to Connecticut?
Don't make me roll my eyes, girl. Please. Don't make me roll my eyes. Oh my God. I had death in my family.
Mm,
So, me coming down, I just decided to stay because I felt like it was a need for me to be here. And so I just took it for what it was. But I'm glad that what I went to school for, I went to school for producing. Shout out
absolutely.
to LA Film School, LA Recording School, and Hollywood. It was an amazing experience. I'm glad I went there
Hmm.
for all this that I'm doing now. I didn't know anything when I went to California. Going to school, I did not know anything. But because I took what I've learned while I was there, I was able to come up with things like this. So it was definitely a great investment. So I met a lot of people out there, and they're like, "When are you coming back? When are you coming back?" What that earthquake does do, I don't know, but
Absolutely.
yeah, but I do plan on reconnecting. Back in California. It's already in the works. Talking with and communicating with some people. But yes, I'm mad I had to leave, but it wasn't in vain.
Hmm.
I'm still here. I'm still going, and it's only but to go from up. That's it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's it.
Well, you hear, like you said, a lot of great things has happened since you came back to Connecticut, and everything happens for a reason. And once again, I apologize, for the loss. And I tell people, stop questioning certain things and allow life to just be life. Even with me, I'm originally from Connecticut, but then it was like, didn't you move to South Carolina? I'm like, yes, but aren't you in the Midwest now? I said, yes. When I'm like, I don't know what's next. Okay, I
Right,
don't
right.
know. I'm
Just no.
young. I have no attachments. The only thing I'm attached to is my entertainment career. You know
Uh-huh.
what I'm saying? As long as I got my phone, my laptop, and my mic, like I'm good. You know what I'm saying? If I want to go
Mhm.
to Cali tomorrow and I'm going to Cali, call it a
Yeah,
day. Okay.
over to
Stop
Cali. Yeah.
wondering why and what happened. And most people want to know if you move places like somebody out there, something. Being nosy. You know what I'm saying?
Have a seat.
Several.
Have several,
Several
okay?
seats, okay? Because technically, it's like when you digging for something, you got to be ready for what you digging for.
Mhm.
Because you never know. I may give you the answer that you honestly was hoping that wasn't the answer, and I may tell
Mhm.
you that just because you need to mind your business. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Okay. Period.
that is true. So I'm getting hit up personally, and the people actually want to know, would you sing something a cappella live?
Wasn't even ready. I wasn't even ready. But I would love to sing something live.
Okay.
I would love to.
So you're gonna do it, right?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
gonna do it.
we're ready.
I'm just gonna sing a little bit of um this song. And it's Patti LaBelle, and I love Patti LaBelle because it's all about love. So here it goes. If only you knew how much I do love you. Oh, if only you knew how much I do love you. Oh, if only you knew how much I do love you. Oh, only you knew how much I do love you. Yes.
So let me tell you, right? You
Say,
know,
girl.
Patty, Patty, Patty.
Yes, yes.
That's actually one of my favorite songs. It really is. Now I'm being honest because I don't lie and definitely ain't gonna lie on the TQuest show.
Okay.
My favorite version is Kiki White because I'm such an ultimate fan of Kiki. But
I love me some
at the
Kiki.
end of the day, the song itself is still one of my favorite songs. It's just
Yes.
my favorite version for me personally. Nothing against Patty.
Yes.
Is
Uh-huh.
the Kiki White version.
Yes.
You know what I'm
And she
saying?
ripped that song. You hear me? To
Oh my God.
to sweat.
Love it. Love
I
her. I've
feel like it
always
was
loved her.
underappreciated. You know, it was still underappreciated. The
Mhm.
way she sung that, because that type of Patty song, you gotta really bring it, okay?
Absolutely.
You have
Absolutely.
to really, really, really bring it, and
Mhm.
that's what she did. That's my girl. I love her.
Absolutely. It's interesting because people like Kiki Wyatt, and even though she's still successful, well, she has to be, especially provided for that family of hers and those bundles of joys. I feel like they didn't really give her the recognition that she deserves with such a powerful voice. Now, I tell people sometimes it's not only about your talent, it's about the overall package. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Because clearly she has the gift. And we see
Clear.
her doing songs and covers, even a lot of church
Mhm.
events, because she from the South.
Uh-huh.
So if you don't have the total package for people what they really want, if you don't have the right team, the right branding, the right marketing, then it is what it is. I feel like you have something to say. Go ahead, say it.
No, 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 no. I'm agreeing with you. I'm
Oh,
listening.
okay, okay, okay. Just making sure. But and I tell a lot of artists that because even me and my team, we teach classes like we do marketing and branding and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I tell them if you don't understand the business side, you're never going to go that far. If you don't understand the fine print, you're never going to go that far. You may look like you're going far, but you can definitely go farther. You know what I'm
Mhm,
saying? And a lot of them miss it. And even with Kiki, she's gifted, she's talented, she has a great personality. Sometimes she may be a little team too much. And
mhm,
maybe that could have been one of the reasons why her career is not where it should be. We don't
mhm.
know the backstory.
We don't
So I
know.
tell
We
people you can
don't
be
know.
gifted and talented, but you got to make sure you have other things. Just like in relationships, you can be pretty, but how far is
Mhm.
your looks going to take you in a real
Right,
healthy relationship?
right, right.
But one
Mhm.
thing they can do is take away from her gift.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah. And
saying?
I feel like I think that's where the line should be drawn. Like, when it comes to like for artistry, I feel like a lot of artists, you have to be on all levels, the same levels. You know,
Mhm.
I feel like if you saying good, your personality should be as good. Okay,
Absolutely.
I ran into some artists, and some famous ones that I was disappointed because it's like for me to really really not praise you but support you and love on you.
Mhm.
I want to do that in all aspects, you know what I'm saying, not just because you sing, but I want to be able to talk to you, I want to be able to have a connection with you, and I
Mhm.
can't because you're so nasty and your attitude's so nasty and you're not humble, you know what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Humble is the way to always be, it's
Mhm.
just always the way to be. And that's why I was like, when I do make it, because I'm just speaking it, when I do make it,
Yes. Yes.
okay, I want to always be that same person that you have meant me to be, of however you perceive me. I want to be just that, I want to be loving. I want to be giving. I always want to give back. That's always been my, thing is to give back, even if it's in music. I
Mhm.
want to, I want everyone to be happy. I want us to all be on the same levels. I don't want nobody to say, "Oh, child, Eugene was something else." Oh, because that attitude is just disgusting, and just because blah blah blah, and it should never be like that. It should never be like that. Although people are who they are, we definitely have to understand that. But if you want to be out there, if you want to be great in all aspects of life. Just be
Mhm.
great. So that's just how I feel about it.
No, I get it. And you kind of took one of my segment, which is called the wow moment, words of wisdom.
Yeah, words of
But,
wisdom.
it's
Yeah,
just flowing out because you just speaking truth,
yeah. Hmm.
and I'm like, that's why I tell people I love what I do to a certain degree, but there's a lot of it that I don't like.
Uh huh.
It's my job to not just be like, state your name, where you from, what do you do, let's play the track, who produced it, is there a video, what's next? Like, that's corny to me. Now,
It is
I'm not trying
corny,
to discredit my other fellow radio personality,
right?
podcast, but I've been doing this for almost a decade. And I
Hmm.
worked for a lot of radio stations, and there's a reason why I'm still in the game. And one of the
Hmm.
thing is because, like I said earlier, the music's gonna speak for itself. I want to get
That's
to
right.
know you.
Hmm.
I say I want to know the silent cry behind your grind. I
Yeah.
want to know how you got to where you are today. I want to know that little part in between this point to that point that everybody keep missing. Like, nah. How you
Uh-huh.
get the connect? How'd you get on
Uh-huh.
TV? How you got on the radio? How you
Hmm.
got to work with so and so? Don't just brush past the part most people want to know and the part they trying to get to. I'm trying to dig deep for that. I
Right.
like people telling me like it ain't easy because
It
it's
ain't.
not. It's not picture
Mm-mm.
perfect because it's not.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I don't like cliche guests.
Right.
Now I do
Mhm.
it because it's my job, but when I have people like you who just organically amazing, great
Aw.
personality, incredible gift, it's interviews like this I don't mind doing. I love doing to the point I feel like it's not work. It's just we're just having a conversation.
Just having a
You
conversation.
know what I'm saying? Like literally just having a
And I love
conversation
how
is great.
how you said, and I'm sorry to interrupt. I love how you came out and you said, about people just really putting away the work ethic of how they got there. Because right, it things like this is never easy. And I tell people all the time, just even coming out with a single, it was hard for me. It was definitely hard for me, even just trying to network with other people, it was
Hmm.
hard.
Yeah,
It was hard because you would think certain people would be on the same level that you're on, even when it comes to business wise. But it's like, oh, what do you look like? People are stuck on looks or what you can give or how much money you make, instead of really just looking out for your sister or your brother. You know what I'm saying? They just want,
absolutely.
and it's like you should never underestimate anyone. You know, even with their gender, their sexuality, you
Hmm.
should never underestimate them because those type of people are the very one that can help brand you.
Facts.
Okay, they can put you on the map. They can
Hmm.
help get you where you need to get. So it's like that's why I'm like, whoever comes into my life, they don't have to look the part because I don't know what they may have. You just never know who's watching. You never know who you're gonna run into. They may not be
Absolutely.
dressed the part, they may not look to par, but they might be the very one you need. So yes. I'm sorry I had to
Yes.
come up and say that. I'm sorry.
No.
I like to be real.
Absolutely. And that's the way
Yeah.
it's supposed to be. And I just want to say, I genuinely appreciate you taking the time out to be here on the T Quest show, and the facts, dropping gems. Bloop, 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 bloop. Wait, wait. I'm going to come up with a gem sound because I'm a voiceover specialist. So I don't want to say bloop, bloop. That sounds like boop, boop. So,
Right.
dropping gems. I'm going to come up with a sound effect. And
Okay.
you did that, and that's what it's all about.
That's
Cause
what
you
it's
lit, you popping.
I'm
You know what I'm saying? We can't take that away from you. So let's just continue to watch you shine.
oh, thank you.
Period.
So
You know what I'm
period.
saying?
You gotta do that.
Period.
Period. Yes.
So, time to escape, right? Always got to give
Yes.
a shout out to our sponsors, Witty's Escapes, where your dreams turn into your reality. Everyone needs to get away, right? So
Yeah.
you got your passport in hand,
Okay.
your schedule is cleared. Where you going?
London.
Said it in half a second. Said in half a second.
London. 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 London.
Yeah. Why?
Yes. You know why? I watch a lot of just not even London, even the UK.
Hmm.
I watch how they just those different countries gravitate to artists in the United
Hmm.
States. You
Hmm.
know?
Hmm.
And they are not saying that people here in the United States aren't appreciative, but them in other countries, they have such a love and a passion and an understanding for someone like me. So
Hmm.
it's heart touching. It's heart touching, and I've already reached out to people from the UK. I know a few people and artists from the UK, and just to feel that love in a whole nother country is overwhelming. Because I'm like, you really feel like because I tell people you should be more I am confident, but sometimes is when other people express love to you, it just becomes overwhelming in a good way. So when I go perform, okay, when I do get there, I'm giving it all I got. That's anywhere, but I'm showing the love. I want them to really, really feel this because of the love I've received from them, throughout my whole music career. So yeah, I'm going to
Absolutely.
London. I'm going to the UK.
Absolutely.
Girl, you coming with me? Come on, let's
Yes,
go.
yes, yes. What you mean? It's funny because my PR, she's supposed to be in London last month, but with situations going on in society, so things happen. But what I'm going to do right now is actually in the show, but we're gonna have a live after show. So stick around, okay? So
All
for right
right.
now, let the people know exactly where they can find you on social media.
Okay, you can also find me on Facebook via Eugene Williams. Also on Instagram, Love is Key, LUV_IZ_KEY. And also, if you want to email me, if you want to book me, radio show, want me to sing virtually because it's COVID, you can reach me at staymade81 at AOL.com. And also, you can find me on YouTube as Eugene Williams, UGENEWILLIAMS. That's how you can find me. And also, show some love. You can find me on all digital outlets. So go and get that single, y'all.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we hit the hour mark. I'm just gonna have to edit the show. I don't care.
Okay.
It is what it is. That's why I'm gifted and talented.
Okay.
I can do that.
You got
Right?
it.
So yeah, I'm just gonna cut it right there because you did it perfectly. Where you stopped that, I'm like, I'm just gonna put that fire, right? So, like I said, we our executive producer found your video. So it's time to play the video so I can check out this
Oh,
line dance. Oh,
hello.
Eugene, what are you doing? We're waiting for you to get here.
I'm sorry. I was just overslept. What's up?
What are you doing? You was up late eating that banana pudding, huh?
Girl, no.
We're all at the cookout waiting for you. You have to hurry up and get here.
Oh, wait. What time is it?
It starts at 4.
4? What time is it?
It's 3:30. Hurry up.
All right. I'm coming. All right. Bye.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay. Yeah, it's such a vibe. Like that's
Aw,
all I've
thank you.
been aiming for lately. Just things that just a vibe.
A
And
vibe.
the
That's
song is
all. Just a
just a
vibe.
vibe. It's refreshing.
Yes.
You know what? I know. I know. What genre do you consider this in?
Well, this is R&B.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they label it as R&B, so R&B.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm gonna put this one on my station for sure. And yeah, I'm gonna put it during the Step to the Left segment.
Right there.
Yes, shout out to DJ Il Nino. He's actually the assistant manager of the R&B division too, so he'll be there on Wednesday for so you
Listen,
can just
can't wait to hear
show
him.
out. You know, hit the
Okay.
riffs because I'm gonna be like, yeah, because I did. Yeah, because I
Listen, I'm gonna
did.
have my mic ready, okay? I'm gonna have my mic ready.
Facts, facts. I'm telling you, somebody came out there with the mic and the guitar trying to flex. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I love it
Listen,
because no one said you couldn't. So why not?
be creative.
You
Be
know, as long as
creative,
that
dude.
sound is right, you know,
Yeah.
that's what truly matters. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay. Had to
yeah.
get the gram out.
Okay. Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna need from you is send me your information where
Okay.
so then I'm gonna need like a picture of you, promo picture, not with the words, not like with your social media on
Right.
it, just literally a picture
Okay.
of you without
Mm,
the words on it. You know what I'm
got you.
saying? And I'm gonna
Mm,
need that. And then again, your social media handle. And then I'm gonna send you all the information about Wednesday as well. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? So, but the
Yeah.
people's here, they still tuned in. We still live. There's more people even on now. So if you want to talk to them, if you want to sing again, like the floor is yours. I normally don't do this, but I'm just being honest. Sometimes you have like some corny people. I'd be like, I gotta not drag the show, but I have to really mold the show, and that's what takes a real personality
Yeah.
to do that. But
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that I have to pull teeth when
Yeah.
I'm blessing you with a platform to tell your story. Like, why I gotta
Right.
pull so much? I be like, it be turned into like therapy session. Like, look, take your time. I know you're here, right? And then you just see all the numbers. They can't see the numbers, but I can see the numbers. They're just drifting away.
Just drifting away.
People
Just
just
be like,
leaving.
go on.
They just going. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yes, yes,
yeah.
yes. Oh my God, I'm just so overwhelmed by all this love. You don't even right, definitely soulful music. Yes, soulful.
Mhm.
Yeah, I wanted to name the song The Vibe, but I
Cliche.
end up having to show some love,
I'm
so
glad
it
you
is
didn't do the
what it is.
vibe. It's too
And
cliche.
you know
Too
what's
cliche.
crazy? You know what's crazy? The time that
What?
I actually released and I'm not trying to put out a sad story, but I just want people to know that sometimes you really have to push beyond like all the pressure and everything that's going on. I had a
Mhm.
nephew that died that lived with me. He was 17. He lived with me. He died and drowned in the pool, a lake, and that's when I released my single. So that pressure, and then when I released the video, my uncle died. That pressure. So it's like all this built up emotion. It's like, I cannot allow it to affect me and have me to go down to because they wouldn't want me to be like this. They wouldn't want me. So I'm glad that people are actually getting the message behind the song. You just never know. Tomorrow is not promised. You just gotta show love to everyone every chance you get. If you got have a bad or falling out, just make it right. It may take some time because it takes me some time, but just make sure it's never too late to do that. But I'm just
If it's worth it,
if
some
it's
people you be like, look, your season is up. Bye.
listen. But listen, you're right. Some people's seasons be up. And sometimes I learned that you don't, even if their season is up, you don't always have to end on it. Make it right on your part. If they don't want to accept it or still have nothing to do with that, the blood is on their hands. Just let them rock with it. Okay. You ain't got nothing. You settled it. Don't let nothing stop you from your blessings and stop you from
Mhm.
going up.
Facts.
So that's just how I feel about it.
Nah, I respect that. I'm so sorry to
So
hear
yeah,
that. It just when you said that, it's just certain things that trigger like because my one of my nephews that's like I love all my babies. I love all my babies, but just one of them is just like that special part to my heart. So as soon as you said that, my heart just shattered. And then with
yeah.
my brother, he drowned
Oh,
at the beach. So like just hearing what you're saying, I'm just like, "Ugh," you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And then you talk about an uncle passed, I had an aunt that passed, a grandmother that passed. It's just been a lot.
it's a lot.
So that's why I tell people stop taking everything personal. Like how the whole world go through a situation and you still get mad at somebody because they didn't text and call you back. It's just like, come on, man. Like y'all just
Right, right. Why you mad? Because if I didn't see your text, I didn't see your text.
and
Okay.
even if I did, I'm busy.
What's that saying? If I'm
Yeah.
home and I say I'm not home, I'm not home.
Even if I'm home, I'm not home.
I'm
You
not
home?
home.
No, I'm not home. I'm home. Leave me
Just
alone.
let me be
Okay.
great. Let me feel how I want to
It's
feel.
so bad because they be like, well, no, during this time, it's a lot going on. So you want to check on your loved one and check on your friends. I'm like, if I didn't text you in 7 years, I'm not going to text you now.
Right, right.
Like,
Just give me a
no.
chance to respond to you. Just give me a chance.
Even
You know?
then, sometimes things get lost in the shuffle. I'm like, don't you realize I'm in the lemon light? Okay, not the
Yeah.
limelight. I'm in the lemon light. Like I'm busy.
Uh-huh.
You can see I'm busy and you still, but you know what? I always tell people I can't get mad at everyone else. I'm part blame because
Uh-huh.
I treat everybody special. I treat
That's
everybody with love, kindness, and respect. So because how special I treat them, they all feel like they're special, which means they all think they're in the top in my life. And I'm
mhm.
like, I treat y'all all the same to a
You
certain
spoil
degree,
them.
but you ain't in my top.
Yeah. Yeah, you spoil them.
I do. I do. And now I stop being at everyone's beck and call. They don't know what to do. They go, oh my
Yeah.
God, I text you like 3 minutes ago. Is everything okay? I'm like,
Mm-hmm. Because
then I
you
get a
get drunk,
call,
you
then I
become
get a
drained.
text, then I get an email, then I get a DM.
Okay.
I be like,
Mm-hmm. Listen, I'm busy. I'll hit you later.
I don't even give them that no more. I said because everyone can see my life. You know,
Right.
everyone knows when I'm live. They know when I'm doing radio shows. They used to know when I did events. I literally put together monthly calendars. And you
Mm-hmm.
see everywhere I'm going to be, every city, every state, every country. You know
Every.
what I'm doing. Even if you follow my social media, you see I'm on a different radio station every single day. So it's
Yeah.
not like you don't know that I'm busy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Right.
And you still be like, so I text you. Thanks, boo. I mean, like, okay. And then here's the thing: I see one phone, I see a text. The other phone, I see a messenger. I see my phone, my computer going on. I'll be like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and
It
then I
can be
used to that. I'm
frustrating,
like, I
honey.
can't no
Yes.
more. I'm tired. I'm
Yeah.
tired of being everyone's beck
Yeah.
and
Just
call.
need a break
Yeah, I
sometimes.
understand a lot of people's go to, but you need to go to someone else for some of this stuff.
Yeah. And you won't be offended. And you won't be offended.
No, not
You
at
won't
all.
be
Like
offended.
some people, I'm like, look, if you already got other go tos, I'm not. You don't have to continue to go to me. You can go to
Mhm.
them. I don't mind. Trust me, I definitely don't mind. Even with people
Right.
who like me, I'm like, if you start to like somebody else because you feel like I'm taking too long, I'm okay with that.
It's
Trust
okay.
me.
Listen, don't go there with me. Don't go there with me.
Look, if I'm taking too long
Okay.
and someone else sparks your interest,
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
It's all right. It's all right. You have a good one. I'm gonna head on out.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
funny because then I see people dating new people, and I'm like, oh, y'all have a type. Could be like little versions of Quest, but it's so funny. No, but seriously, I tell them like, I get it. In people's mind, the world was come to an end, so you like carpe diem, seize the day, seize the moment, YOLO. I'm
Mhm.
like, we're in the middle of a pandemic, and you talking
Yeah.
about going on a date. I don't even want to be on the phone with you right now. Like, and then next,
Mm-hmm.
everyone video chat. I'm like, why do you video chat? I'm like, you didn't video chat me before the pandemic. Why are you doing it now? And I just see it going on. I'll be like,
Listen, don't get me started, please.
no, I'm gonna get you started. This after show about to be a part 2 show. Don't try me. I'll
Okay,
put all
listen,
this
don't get me
footage.
started because I got something to say.
We
Oh,
listening.
yeah. And and speaking of that, I do also want to start like doing different lives and different visual things to talk about relationships and to talk about those things and really get to the bottom of why things are the way they are. Not even just relationship friendships. We are very, 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 very sensitive these days. If you're having a problem or obstacle with someone, I tell someone, don't text me, call me. If it's that serious, you need to call me because a text, things just get out of hand, and it just amazes me how a text can really blow a lot of things out of proportion. Okay, listen, I know. See, I'm getting it now. You had to take a breather.
I'll be like, did I miss
Yeah,
something? Because if
did
I
I
did,
miss?
I think you should call
Like,
me so we can just figure this out. Because
it was
clearly I missed
simple.
something
It
in
was
this
super
text.
simple.
It's horrible. But I do know a lot of great platforms that do relationship shows. And once in a
Mm-hmm.
while I do be having guests. Like one of my other shows with When Escapes Wednesdays, every fourth Wednesday is when we do relationship shows.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another one called the 101 podcast with DJ Mark J, which every Tuesday, and they have different topics, and they always encourage people to jump on. And all of this is through a StreamYard, like, so you're
Okay.
already familiar with it if you wasn't familiar with it
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And so when I see the shows, the topics, I'd be like, yo, so and so is on. This is the topic. If you want to jump on, I'll send you the link or something. You know what I'm saying? And then,
Mm-hmm.
get to know the people, show your personality, drop some gems, and do what you do. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Texting everyone they really have, because
Less time.
that's a whole nother topic. Like, what? Let me tell you, one person. Oh my God, I swear for God. So, right, someone hit me up. They was like, yo, mind you, they hit me up from a new number. I was like, hello?
Uh-huh.
They was like, dude, this is so and so. This is my new number. I said, who? Oh, wow. You don't know me now?
Right.
Okay. I see
Right.
how it is. I'm just like,
Right.
hold up. So
Uh-huh.
you text me from a number I don't recognize, which means it's just a bunch of digits.
Mm-hmm.
You have the most basic name of life,
Mm-hmm.
which means you could be anybody. And for the
Mm-hmm.
fact that I didn't know which one you met at me?
You.
How? How did
Okay.
everyone, like, that makes no sense? Oh,
Texting all these long paragraphs. I mean, really?
that's
Where
just
that
like, hey,
come
this is
from?
Ashley. It's my new number. Ashley who? Hey, this is Michael. This is my new number. Michael who? These are
Mhm.
basic names. You could be
Basic.
anybody. Oh, word.
Basic.
So now you don't know me. And you know what? We
Mhm.
haven't conversed ever since. Oh, years later they contact me. I said, well, we haven't talked because of that foolishness. I'm like, do you get what you did? No. Have a
Mhm.
good day.
Yep. Have a good day. And then
Like,
you acknowledge that. You
oh
don't
my
want to
God.
acknowledge it.
It's horrible.
Don't want
People.
to acknowledge it. That's
Like,
I you know what I do now?
what you do?
I'll give you at least maximum a week. And if I have not heard from you, you're getting deleted. The phone number is getting deleted. I did that. It's funny because that happened to me yesterday. Oh, you deleted my number? Yeah, I deleted your number. Where have you been?
Oh.
Where have you been this
Mm.
whole entire time? And then here comes along, well, this is how I felt. I thought we had a connection. Dude, what is going on with people?
Mm-hmm.
What is going on?
Um,
And they really believe they're messed. Like they really, well, I've tried to reach out. You haven't reached out in like 2 years. And
yes,
you
you
know,
did, because I liked one post on Facebook 3 months ago. I reached out.
yeah, but you reached out. You ain't get no text back, nothing. But you got all this other misconstrued. I'm just like, have a good day. You have a nice. Continue on with what you was doing. Don't bring that over here.
Absolutely.
And sometimes you got to be like that.
Absolutely. All
You have.
right.
It's just only the best way to really just cut things. Is just have a good day. This is what it is. Have a nice life. And that's it.
I left
And I
so
don't care how fine you are. I don't care. Because I've been there and I've done that. Okay? Okay?
Yep.
Sad to say, I had them all.
Yeah.
I've had them all. I've had them all. And you
Yeah.
know what? It's like, you're not, some people are really just not worth it, even though there's things that you see that you can work on. If you know deep down in your heart that it's not going anywhere, just cut it off.
Yep.
Just cut it off.
Sometimes it's not as easy depending, and I tell people that because a lot of people I connect with, I automatically want to do like business with them because I'm
Hmm.
a business person, you know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
it gets cut them to the bone. Get
Yes,
to
cut up
point
to the
me.
bone.
Go
Cut up
deeper.
to the bone.
Um, I be doing like every time I meet people, the first time I'm like, hey, who are you? What do you do? How's your life? How's everything? What's your goals? So, and if I see something I can connect with, like, let's do business, let's connect. And that's just my mentality. So sometimes if business has already started, now it's like,
Business and pleasure.
yeah, because then it'd be certain times where I've lost out on a lot of opportunities because I didn't like them as much as they liked me. And I'm like, well, I came to you for business. You became personal. And I'm being
Mhm.
open and honest with you, let you know it's not like that. And then you just take the opportunity where I'm just like, you know what? It used to bother me. It doesn't bother me anymore to a certain degree because I still have feelings. But I'm like,
Mhm.
that's not fair. And sometimes
Mhm.
I do walk on eggshells to get certain things done because if you work with
Mhm.
someone who like you,
Mhm.
and all of a sudden if they know for a fact you don't like them, they always gonna
Mhm.
treat you differently. I'm just like, to avoid
Absolutely.
it, I just be like, hey, bro.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what the thing is with that TQuest? I that boils a lot into the music industry. A
Mm-hmm.
lot. It
Yeah.
boils a lot into the music industry because it's like, what if someone I do meet and they have the means to really do what I need, do what
Mm-hmm.
I want, and because because I understand, some affections they just happen. Okay, I get it. But my thing is, I don't. What if I don't want to lay down with you, and I don't have to? But my thing is, it's like it's sad that it sometimes it comes to that point. If you don't do what they want, you're not getting on.
Yep.
And it's
You're
like,
right.
I'm not gonna ask, how many celebrities have been through that because I know they have. They've done things to get where they, had to go. And it's like, I just way. That is not the way. But it's so deep. That's a whole nother conversation. It is so.
Tune in to the TQuest Show with Eugene Wins. We'll be doing part 2, relationship and no goals. Let me stop. Oh,
See, mm-mm, mm-mm.
yo, so
I'm
you
here
know,
for nails.
I'm just saying this. I tell people even when I guest host on a lot of shows because they call me the love guru, right?
Okay,
They be like, these shows is always the most popular. Why? I'm like, because relationships are everywhere.
they
It's not
are.
just intimate relationships. You and
Mhm.
I, this is a business relationship where I feel like it turned to a friendship, which is another ship. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just like with your siblings, those are ships. With your
Uh-huh.
parents, that's a ship. Co-workers,
Mm-hmm.
they're all ships.
There
They're
are
just
ships.
different levels in different
Right.
scales, but they all still have the same solid foundation. So of
Right.
course, it's always gonna be a major topic because everyone's always going through this with every person you meet or you encounter with, even if it's just for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be very mindful how you treat everyone. And
Right.
literally everyone you meet, everyone you speak to, you have to be mindful because there's some crazy people out here. This lady died because she didn't have no change for this homeless man. He killed her. That one little dynamic, just because she didn't have no change. Most people just got a bank card, credit card.
Okay.
She lost it like because she had no change. Nobody didn't even have money anymore. That's how critical it is when the way you treat people or unexpected things may happen.
Mm-hmm.
You have no
Mm-hmm.
control over.
No control over it.
Mm-mm. So
You're absolutely right.
You're
You
so
said a whole mouthful.
the same thing was me. I just be so Z. Let me stop. No, but we can definitely talk forever, and
Yeah,
I know you could probably have me here forever.
I would, because I can go on, but I really thank you for this opportunity. It really
Absolutely.
means a lot to me.
Let me find your IG real quick while we going
Yeah.
here. I thought I found it before, but I was just like, where's the song on here to confirm? You know, people have multiple pages.
Oh yeah. I mean, I have two, but I have one just for my music.
See, I told you. I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I saw one which I couldn't pronounce, which is different letters.
Yeah, the ADOBEXD.
See what I'm saying? Even you said it with letters. I knew it.
If I had that since high school.
So I'm just like,
Yeah.
I've been told, I'm like, I found the IG, but I
Uh-huh.
feel like there's another one that I can't find.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I found this
Yeah.
one, but I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
I
a
feel
weird
there's another one.
one.
So wait, let me go on my actual page. I have like 15 IGs. Hold on. Okay. Now what's the one we're looking for?
Okay. ADOBEXB.
That's the one I found.
Yeah, that's. Oh, you want the other one?
Which one is this is the regular one, right?
That's my regular,
Okay.
personal one.
Okay. So when we do the promo, you want the other one tagged.
Yeah, the Love is Key one. Yep.
Okay, so that's the one I need.
It's LUV
LUB
underscore
underscore
IZ
IZ
underscore
underscore
KEY.
KEY.
And
It's
it's
funny
like,
because we be making fun of people with the underscores because they took too long to get their page because someone else already had a name.
I'm, they're like, why did you put all that? I'm like, they weren't just putting the name I wanted. They want all this other stuff.
They be like so and so underscore so and so underscore slash slash dash dash with the body thing. Right? But then they're like, well, my Twitter is the opposite. It's a smiley face, then a then the underscore. Then I mean, like, okay, right? But when you hit that Snapchat, it's 888. I mean, like, what? No. I'm so happy I got in right before social media where all my stuff is
Listen.
TQuestGLM.
Yeah, it's just so easy to find it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But
Um,
I respect that.
yeah. Yeah.
I respect it, but no, it's been an ultimate pleasure. I got a lot of writing to do every Monday and stuff. I got to write for these magazines. I try to get it in the beginning of the week. So, it's been an absolute pleasure.
It has been.
Look, what I tell you, underscore life, underscore.
Underscore.
It's horrible. It's horrible. I'm like, I'd be mad when I gotta do underscore one, and they be just one number. I'd be like, who got the other one? You know what I'm saying? So I'll be mad. And then some of them I have, but I can't get into them because I can't get into those emails.
Yeah.
So I'd be like mad about it.
No,
But I'd be like, underscore life sucks a lot.
It
All
does.
right, let me go on this IG and let me see here. Where did it go? Do you check your IG a lot?
I do.
Okay. So I'm gonna send you the Sip and Sing flyer.
Okay.
And anybody, if it's some of the singers that you've done vocal training with, if they want to jump on, they can. If you know any other people, that's one just even fans, they can jump on. Other personalities, DJs, whoever you know that you just want to see, you want flex on real quick, they can jump on too. And the other singers, they get a chance to sing live too. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna send
Awesome.
you all the
I'll definitely
information.
know.
Absolutely, because this is what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
Because even though this is a business, everything don't always have to be a coin. Sometimes we just want to vibe together,
Yeah.
and that's what's running away a lot of people too, because they feel like everything has a dollar sign on it. I'm like, everything doesn't have to, even though time is precious, but sometimes you just want to just like, no, I just want to appreciate your gift. That's it.
That's it. Appreciate the
All right.
gift and enjoy.
So I just sent you the flyer and I sent you the Zoom link as well on your music page.
Okay,
Okay.
awesome. And I can't wait. I
Yeah.
have it.
Let me write. I'm gonna write in there exactly what I said I needed from you too, so you
Yeah,
know.
please do.
Picture. I already got the IG handle. And yeah, that's it. Just need a picture. Send me a pic.
I will. I definitely will have that to you.
All right. Well, say goodbye to the people that's still hanging on. 2 hours
All
later.
right. I thank you all for tuning in and showing me some love. I had a marvelous time, and please do follow me. And thank you, TQuest, for having me on your show. It's definitely lit. It's
Yeah.
definitely popping.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. She's let y'all support her. She's amazing. She's awesome. Yes, you are. Thank you so much for having me. I'm not about to play with you.
I'm just saying, like, I keep trying to tell people the quest effect is real. And they be like, yeah. I said, look, don't try me. You got one conversation with me, I'll make you fall in love in 3 seconds. Don't try
Okay.
me,
Don't
okay?
hurt her too much.
I'm
Don't
just
hurt her
trying to tell
too
you, especially when I put on that T-Quest voice to them.
much.
I mean, I'll be like, yes. What is it? What you say? Okay. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop.
You
Let me
are too
stop. But
much.
I'm dead serious. But yep,
Yeah, I know you
guys.
are.
Until next
Yeah.
time, you guys know how to reach us. Bye.